Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. You're listening to Saturday Night Blues with Henry Cheatham on Chicago's legendary WVON. The talk of Chicago, 1690 AM.
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons coming from miles around, drinking cold liquor from a mason foot jar. Old man playing turkey clucking that big beat, y'all. Good old catfishing homemade. Some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. I get in my sand. And as long as I'm able, gonna do the same thing again. My head gets so bad. Some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Oh, every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Monday morning. Monday. Is it damn floor? Monday. Tuesday. I got a milk cow. Y'all know about that, don't you? Got a milk cow now. Wednesday. I got a milk cow. Slop the hog and I ain't even shave out. I said Thursday, Friday. Girls, what's the sixth day of the week? Friday. Well, Friday. Now when it's done, realize I got one more night before Saturday come. Fishing homemade brew. Gotta have some homemade brew. Got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. Well, night long. Come Sunday morning. Every Saturday. Yeah, going strong. I do. Every Saturday. I know we gonna lock the door. Woo! Good. Every Saturday. Oh, night long. Saturday night. Every Saturday. Ooh. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. Ooh. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Saturday night. Every Saturday. Go. Let yourself go.
All right, folks. All right, welcome to another edition of Classic Blues and R&B here with Sir Henry Cheatham sitting here. Getting ready to do my thing for the next 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours. Hell, it might be less than that, but anyway. Be here until Zach throws me out. Sir Henry Cheatham along with my man Zach on the other side over there on the board. Say good afternoon or good evening or good morning to the people, Zach.
Good evening to those who are experiencing the evening time. Good morning to those who are listening from around the world.
There you go. See, he's a sharp young man. Yeah, we're streaming live at WVON.com. You can get us out there on the internet. And we're also at iHeartRadio. Just download the old iHeart app and bingo, you got us right there on your iPhone, your iPad, whatever else little portable unit that you have. And we hope you enjoyed the program. Mr. Fletcher is here. I did see him. He stuck his head out. He's doing okay. All ready to kick off another edition of Classic Blues and R&B, as we do every Saturday night. From 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., we do our best to bring to you the great American music that was created here by us Americans, and do some good stuff. We share it with the rest of the whole wide world. That's exactly what we do with this great music. And I enjoy doing it too. You can reach us here at 773-591 or 1690. That's 773-591 1690. And for those of you out there on the internet, you can get us at 866-591-1690. That's 866-591-1690. Got a request, a comment, just want to hear Zach's lovely voice, Mr. Fletcher's lovely voice. We're glad to accommodate you. Stay in touch with WVON on Facebook, like our new Facebook page. Search for WVON 1690 AM. Look for the 50th logo. Click on that, and you got us right there on Facebook. On Twitter, follow us at WVON 1690. In the studio, of course, is 773-591-1690. And, of course, www.wvon.com on the Worldwide Network. And be an insider by texting WVON to 88474. And you can join the WVON 1690 Mobile Insider Club. There you'll have some alerts, giveaways, and more. Get standard rates does apply. Well, we got a good show lined up for you. We're going to chit-chat a little bit about this. We got a guest coming up, Mr. Jimmy 100% Sterling. He'll be with us, and he'll be joining us here in a few minutes as we get into the program. He'll be our guest here for the next half hour or so. Anyway, we're going to get the program kicked off tonight because we're going to kick it off with my man, Muddy Waters. Since they, I didn't know what the hell is it, Colorado. They got the legalization of marijuana, and it is now open. They're doing their thing out there. Yeah, going out there to get high. You know, guys flying in and out of there. They flying Frontier Airline or something, just make a stop in Colorado so they can run and get them a hit and keep on going. Anyway, here it is, Muddy Waters and Champagne and Reefers here on AM 1690 Classic Blues and R&B.
All right. Okay, we're gone. Roll it. Yeah, bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high. Yeah, bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high. Well, you know, when I'm lonely, sure is my name. Well, you know, I'm gonna get so high this morning. It's going to be a crying shame. Well, you know, I'm gonna stick with my reform. I ain't gonna be nothing wrong with no cocaine.
Well, I see hands and I see tear-stained faces, reaching up but not quite touching the promised land. Well, I taste tears and the precious years wasted, saying, Lord, please send us a helping hand. On the mountain stands a woman. Hey, I feel her shining light. Lord must be the answer. Thank you, Lord, and keep her all right. Got them earth blues today. I'll hear the thunder of freedom's beating heart, sirens clashing with black earth and rock and stone. I think you better love me now, darling, it just might be too late after a while. And tell our child to bury old daddy's broken clothes. Hey, I see a beautiful woman. Yes, and I feel her shining light on me. Love must be the answer. Help me, Lord, and keep her all right for me. Help me, darling, to keep the light. Everything all right. Keep shining bright. Help me, darling. Help me, darling. Got those earth blues today. Yeah, but sometimes my imagination grabs me by surprise. A queen of ebony in chains I visualize. And back on the moon I see her portrait in a tomb. And these words are written, first woman from God's womb. Hey, stands a woman in the picture. And I feel a shining light. Oh, love must be the answer. Thank you, Lord, keep her all right. I think I'll be all right with my baby in my home. Shake these earth blues away from me, baby.
At least I tried. Gave you all I had. At least I tried. Oh, when things had gotten real bad. If you could only see, girl, what you've done to me. Ooh, emptiness. Girl, it's all that's left. And the fact that I've lost you is something I'll never forget. Oh, I remember those cold feelings. Seems I felt them most whenever you came near, whenever I held you close. My love was yours for the asking. That's all you had to do. There's nothing left to take. I'm giving it all to you. At least I tried, baby. Gave you all I had. At least I tried, baby. Girl, when things had gotten real bad, at least I tried. But I knew you didn't love me anymore. At least I tried. Because I couldn't stand you walking out that door. I've got a heart filled with pain. I need the strength to start over again. Oh, baby, it's gonna be so hard. But I pull myself together. Now I realize that nothing's gonna last forever. I know beyond a doubt that you'll never, never stay. Oh, it hurts so bad, but I won't stand in your way. I'll go my way, pretending we never, never met. Taking nothing with me but sorrow, sorrow and regret. Girl, you know how I tried. Yes, I did. I tried, baby. Things have gotten real bad. At least I tried. Oh, girl, you wanted to walk out the door. Now I realize, girl, you don't want me anymore. It's gonna be alright. But tell me, who's gonna love me on this cold, cold night? If you could only see, woman, what you've done to me. Girl, you know how hard I tried. I gave you all I had. At least I tried, baby. Things have gotten real bad. I tried so desperately, girl, to hold on to the love that was never, never meant to be. Ooh, baby, girl, you don't realize what you meant to me. What in the world am I gonna do now that I don't have you? I tried, baby. Girl, don't you know that love is such a lonely, lonely road? If you're thinking about walking it alone, I tried, baby. Yes, I did. At least I tried, baby. Gave you all I had. Ooh, girl, I built my whole world around you, baby. Maybe tomorrow there'll be someone that's sweet and kind. Girl, who will erase you off of my mind? At least I tried. Oh, girl, I love you so much. Oh, then again, baby, girl, I didn't love you quite enough. Baby.
You're listening to classic blues and R&B here on AM 1690 WVON. Another Saturday night, and they tell me it's a brand new year. We got snow out here too. It ain't too chilly out there, but they tell me it's supposed to get to be real chilly. I want to send out my sympathies to one of my longtime family friends. We lost him the other day, Mr. Isaac Span's family down in Jackson. Very good guy too. Very good craftsman too. Anyway, here on Classic Blues and R&B, folks, you are listening to us here. You've just heard Jimmy 100% Sterling. Not silver, but sterling, he says. At least I tried. He sounded like he was very, very painful at that. It was a breakup that he did the best that he could do. And I guess she said, that ain't good enough, but at least I did all I can do. Jimi Hendrix, Earth Blues. Wanted to knock the doors off with Zach. Zach went and found that one. You know I like Jimmy. He likes Jimmy, Young boy, like Jimmy too. That's good. Champagne and Reefer by Muddy Waters. That went out to all our friends out there in Colorado, and I guess Illinois, and the rest of the other 49 or 48, because I think Oregon, Washington, the rest of them are going to go later on this year. Washington, getting ready for that herb. Are you ready for your herb, Zach?
No, not quite.
Well, I know your little friend over there is. Look at him. He already nodding over there. Wake him up over there. How you doing, Brother Greg? But anyway, that's what you heard. And, of course, you heard the anthem that we start every week with is Mr. Raymond Charles. And every Saturday night. On our live line, we have with us Mr. Jimmy 100% Sterling. As I said, that's our guest, and he's the one who did all of that painful singing there. At least I cried. That's real soul music, folks. That's the real deal. Nothing artificial about it. How you doing, Mr. Sterling? Welcome to Classic Blues and R&B. Say hello to our friend Zach and the rest of the guys out here in Chicago.
I am honored to be here on WVON. I'm all excited about it. I know it's kind of cold there in Chicago, so this is a good night for that kind of music.
Well, yeah, it's good music. Yeah, it was a good song. You did it, yeah. Tell us a little bit about that song. Tell us about yourself, too. Tell the people a little bit about you, Jimmy.
Well, I'm originally right down the street from you guys out of Detroit, Michigan. I'm a product of Motown, back in the days with Motown, and born and raised in Detroit. Like I said, I played with a few. I was a backup drummer, vocalist for years at a very young age with Jimmy Ruffin, Edwin Starr. That's my idol was David Ruffin, and I used to rehearse with Jimmy Ruffin over in David's house in the basement, and man, that was the greatest thrill of my life, and that's where I got my style of singing from, emulating what he was doing, and just listening, and I mean, that was quite a thrill just to be sitting in the same room with that guy. And shortly thereafter, I left Detroit and went on the road with Chairman of the Board, the late, great General Johnson, and the Chairman of the Board, Danny Wills, Ken Knox. And again, I was still backup drummer, vocalist with him. And traveled in the southeast, the southeast. So, and I got an opportunity. A friend of mine called me from out here in California and said, "Listen, if you have some songs, I'd like for you to, send them to me. I got a little label going, and I'd like to hear what you got." So I sent him the material out here to California. And, man, he liked it, and that's how I wound up here. So, I mean, I'm grateful for the shot. I came from the background to step out into the lead mic, and, man, it's been, it's been a ride. First song I actually wrote was At Least I Tried. I wrote that on my way coming to California, as a matter of fact. And a lot of people ask me that, "Oh, wow, it sounds like it was painful." Well, actually, I didn't actually go through that. I was just thinking maybe people could relate to something like that. And so I put myself in that position to feel as though this is something that had happened, and this is what I wanted to say, and this is what I think other people, other men or women that have gone, just gave everything they had and tried, and it still didn't work. So that's how I kind of portrayed that, that song in itself.
Right now, you're doing a lot of writing and singing, or just singing?
Well, yes and no. I've written I've written quite a few things that I had, on myself. Some things never made it to radio. The label I was with, what happened was they went under, and so Art Stewart. Now he's a producer that produced with Rick James, Marvin Gaye, and Tina Marie, and he took me on this wing, and I went into the studio with him, and I re-recorded maybe 4 or 5 songs with Art, and I actually did a remake of "Got to Give It Up" that Art produced with Marvin Gaye, one of Marvin Gaye's songs, "Got to Give It Up." Mm-hmm. So that's on my new CD, and so I stayed with that for a while with Art Stewart, and then subsequently thereafter, I got a deal. Someone heard some of my material, at least I tried, and got to give it up. And with Dylan Deanna over at CDS Records, and he said, "Man, I'd like to do something with you." So I went back in with myself and great producer Sir Jonathan Burton. We went back in the studio. I just released a 13-song CD. The name of the new album is entitled "I Lived It All," which I have, and some great songs on there. I actually re-recorded, at least I tried. I did that over. So the version you heard there is the original version. Then I have a newer version that Sir Jonathan did some tracks on for me. And then, like I say, the new album, man, is, I've had some really good response, from it. This is when I came into the Southern Soul arena. And so, I've been having a ball. People have been very receptive towards the new material that I have out. Mm. And I'm just really looking for a great year this year.
So you're doing a lot of touring in the South. That's where a lot of your music is being played?
Yeah. I have, earlier part of last year, I'd say the middle part of last year, I was touring down in Louisiana, North Carolina, and Texas. And but this was just a little prior before the new stuff came out. So I have some stations that are really, some Southern Soul stations that have really jumped on the newer stuff. I had the single that was taken off my latest CD, "I Lived It All." It's called "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Okay, we got that, and we're going to play that too. Continue the conversation, then we're going to play it. Go right on.
Okay, all right.
No, I didn't mean to step on you, but I just wanted to let you know that we do have it. We're going to play it.
Oh, okay. You do have that song. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's funny. I was doing an interview down in with another radio personality down in Vegas, and he said, "Is this a remake of Jerry Butler's I'm Never Gonna Give You Up?" And I said, "No, it's entirely different." And he listened to it, and he said, "It sounds like Jerry Butler's version." But I beg to differ. It's really Southern Soul.
Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna play it, and if it is, Jerry knows what to do. Jerry Butler, he is a writer. Brother. Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, Mr. Jimmy 100% Sterling, and Never Gonna Give You Up here on Classic Blues and R&B.
I made some mistakes, and I know it's selfish of me, but I just ain't gonna give you up. No, I just can't do it. Oh no. I can't do it, baby. Oh no. Never gonna give you up. I just can't do it. I just can't do it, girl. I'm never gonna give you up. Listen, if you were to leave, the sun would refuse to shine. And I couldn't handle that, honey. 'Cause baby, you're not mine. The stars would refuse to come out every night. If you were to try to leave me because of some silly fight, I just
no. Oh, no. Honey, after all that we've been through, it would be a shame on both of our parts not to see this love through. Now, everybody in life, we're gonna go through some ups and downs. We're gonna have some crazy twists, some crazy, crazy turnaround. I just can't do it, baby. No, no. Ooh, I just can't do it. No. I'm never gonna give you up. Don't make me give you up, baby. I just can't do it. I can't do it, baby. Oh, no. I'm never, ever, ever, never gonna give you up. I can't let you go. No, no. You mean so much to me, baby. No, no.
I know you are thinking it's way too much for you. More than you bargained for. Staying out on the road, doing these shows, but just stay on my mind constantly. And we're in a tough fight. Ooh, but baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, yeah. Baby, you've been my anchor, you held me down. My life would be so dull if you weren't around. You give me a reason to smile when I wanna frown. Oh, that's the reason why you can't leave me now. Oh, yeah. Baby, you don't have to leave me. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, yeah. Baby, I don't wanna move without you right here by my side. You're my baby girl, oh, you're the apple of my eye. I promise with time, things will get better. But you can't leave me right now.
Let's go.
Right now, right now.
At this point, I'm pressed for time. Getting back in the game to reclaim what's mine. When money and women involved, we forget. There's always a road, we always regret. Never spent QT, I was rarely in your sight. When things gone, that's when we wanna do right. I'ma step back and give you room to breathe. But just know that,
Baby, you don't have to leave.
let's go.
I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me, baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay, baby, you don't have to go. No, you don't have to. I want you here with me. Oh, I gotta have you right here with me. I want you to stay, baby, please. Girl, you got me on my knees, on my knees. You don't have to leave. Girl, don't walk out that door. Girl, don't walk out that door. You don't have to go. I want you here with me. Baby, you don't have to leave. I want you to stay. Baby, you don't have to go. I want you here with me.
Yeah, this the part you look forward to, right? Break up to make up. Ike, tell her one more time.
Baby, you don't have to leave.
Yeah.
ever known than the love for me that you have shown. No greater gift to my belief than the gift of love you've given me. And I know it'll always be like this with you and I. We can't even steal a simple little kiss without setting the world on fire. And when we walk through a garden, oh, the birds start singing. Oh, and when we're parting, baby, your church bell ringing, no greater thrill has come to pass. You are my finest thrill come true at last. No greater wish ever come true than the one I wished, oh girl, that brought me you. And each night before I fall asleep, I say a prayer for you. Yes, I do, girl. And oh, in my dreams you always creep before the night is through. Oh, and I know it'll always be like this with you and I. Two people who can't even steal a little kiss. Oh no. Without setting the entire world, the world on fire. No greater love. No greater love. No greater love I've ever known than the love for me. Oh, you shown. Oh, no greater thrill. Oh, baby. Oh, it's ever come to pass. Oh, I'm just thrilled to death, baby. Oh, my ship came through at last. Lord, no greater love, no greater love.
You're listening to classic blues and R&B here on AM 1690 WVON. Yes, sir. Join Tavis Smile in his new show at a new time on the Talk of Chicago. You can hear Tavis Sundays at Sunday evenings for a full 2 hours from 7 to 9 p.m. on the Talk of Chicago WVON AM 1690. Also, starting Monday, the January 6th, Shay Rhinefest Smith will host his brand of provocative, compelling, socially conscious talk radio. Be sure to join Rhinefest each and every Monday evening from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON. You just heard Charles Wright, No Greater Love. Charles' motto is real music played by a human being. I agree with that. And Floyd Taylor, Don't Go. And of course, our guest who is on the line is Mr. Jimmy 100% Sterling, Never Gonna Give You Up. So, Mr. Jimmy, so you said that's not Jerry Butler, right? That's you, right? Hello, Jimmy.
But, Henry, I have to say, before I go any further, or I'll never hear the end of it, I got to say a shout-out to my partner down here in L.A., KB, the country boy, Keith Buchalter.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I know you're familiar with Keith.
Yes, I am.
I have some people listening there in Chicago listening to me. I have some people, family in Detroit. I want to say a shout out to Felicia, Kiara, and Kishan. They're in California listening. And I don't know if I forgot anybody. Ann in Chicago. I can't think of anybody else. If I did, if I forgot anybody else, then please forgive me.
Well, that's pretty good. Don't forget now, he told you. Where did you get the 100% sterling from, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
No, I said, where did you get the 100% sterling? Where did that come from?
Oh, wow. That kind of got, it was kind of a word play on the name Sterling.
Okay.
100% Sterling.
All right, yeah.
And it was like Sterling Silver. So when I did my first album a few years ago, the album was just called Jimmy Sterling, and then it had 100% Sterling. That was just the name of the album.
Right.
And then somehow that just from there it just started. The people started saying Jimmy 100% Sterling. They added a Jimmy onto it. So I guess that's because I keep it 100.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I see you on your new CD. You got "Statue of a Fool." What the hell is that?
Oh, wow. That's David Ruffin's song.
Okay.
David, my idol, David Ruffin recorded that song first. Remake of a song that David had back when he was with Motown. I did another song on that album that also that he recorded. I just kind of wanted to make mention and get Dan Mosley. I'm sure, I think he's a native of Chicago. Never Gonna Give You Up. He recorded that song before I did. And and so from what I understand, Carl Marshall and Stan wrote that song, and people CDS Records said, you know what, this would be a good song for you, and it showed up, man. It's been standing strong. So yeah, that Statue of a Fool, David Ruffin, Heavy Love. I have a Garland Green song, a remake of Garland's song. I'm the one that is on there.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
got a little bit of some of everybody's songs that I recorded on there, just to try to stretch myself out and show a little verse of things. Carl Marshall. I Lived It All is a Carl Marshall song, which is the title track of the album.
And when will I get a copy of the CD, or will I?
Well, it's in the mail already. You didn't get it?
Okay, no, I didn't get it yet. I know that FedEx and the post office, they had a problem across the holidays. So.
I know the weather's bad there, man. So check your P.O. box.
I'll try to check my mailbox. I do like Ghetto Cowboy, check your mailbox.
Let me tell you something. If it's not there, man, I'm gonna make sure you get a copy, because I have to walk it there too.
Okay, we'll be glad to get it. We play it. We listen to it. We play it. On this program, we try to play music that is real music, played by real musicians. Of course, Zach tried to zing in a little bit on me every now and then. He tried to get some of those mixes in.
Hey, I just play what you give me.
I'm like I said, I'm tickled pink to be actually, sitting on the other end of the line, talking to the one and only Henry Cheatham, man. Your reputation precedes you. We know about you all the way out here in sunny California.
Yeah, now you see that's a PR man, but that's good. I appreciate it. Your check is in the mail too. Yeah,
I can use it, man, right about now.
Yeah, are you performing anywhere soon coming up? What kind of dates you got set up for this year?
I don't know. You know what? Like I said, we're right now. I'm pushing. Never Gonna Give You Up. I'm looking forward to some dates coming up. Hopefully. Probably late. I want to say late spring. We're trying to get ready. I have a band in North Carolina that's waiting to go to work, and I got some guys. Man, these guys are just they tear it up, man. They make me sound good. And so I'm gonna head to North Carolina, pick the fellas up, and I think I have some things coming up. Probably should be going to Alabama. I know I'm going back to Texas. Louisiana, a couple of places. So I'm, South Carolina. I have some really good promoters out there pushing the product. So, man, I tell you what, I'd like to come, get back there to Chicago. You know what? I played Chicago years ago, and I don't know if the club is still there or not. It was a club in Chicago called the High Chaparral.
Not here.
Okay, I played that club. I was just a kid. I played that club way back, and Garland Green was on the show.
Yeah.
And I was a backup musician, drummer, and the Jackson 5. Nobody had even heard of the Jackson 5 at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
This was before they got with Motown.
Right. Okay.
And I was on the show at the High Chaparral, and there's some guys. Some talent came out of there. I remember the MC Wilbur Hi-Fi White.
Yes.
So, and he was the talk of the town.
Yeah, that's when shows were shows.
Man,
right.
yeah, I just thought I would throw that in there. But it's been a while since I've been to the Windy City. So, man, maybe you guys can pump it up a little bit, and I can get a ticket and come back there and sing in the snow or do something.
Yeah, well, we'll be glad. I'll be glad to have you. Just got to get a promoter around there. Zach might promote you. Hell, Zach is a.
Hey, it's coming, man. I'm telling you, it's coming.
You could, we got a legacy room here in WVON. We you can come in here one of these days or something and talk to us and come on out here or something.
I love it, man. All you got to do is dot the I's and cross the T's, and I'm coming.
Yeah, well, I'd be glad to have you. Anyway, Zach will be glad to have you. Mr. Fletcher is the man that does the hiring. And Mr. Fletcher says yes, and that's it. And then Mr. Fletcher says no. He.
Okay, hey, Mr. Fletcher. yeah. Let me send him a box of chocolates or something.
All right, yeah. Well, I tell you what, Jimmy, I want to thank you very much for being here on Classic Blues and R&B. You got something? You got a website or something that you would like for people to?
Well, right now, like I said, you can go to get my album, my CD is on soulbluesmusic.com, and you'll find I lived it all with some really great tracks on it. You can go to that website. I think it's www.soulbluesmusic.com.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to thank you very much for coming on our program. Hopefully you will come to Chicago.
Man, you know what? I am so, I'm so honored and thankful that you guys, thought enough to have me on the show.
All right, and we're gonna close this interview out with you got his record all lined up over there. What's the name of that song? Come on, Jimmy. What's the name of it?
I'm in love with a woman.
There you go. Here on Classic Blues and R&B, want to thank our guest, Mr. Jimmy 100% Sterling. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
I've been beat down in life so much, I thought I would never fall in love again. You can go a lifetime without love, and as soon as you find someone, here comes someone else. But you know what? I'm in love this evening. Sure enough in love. And I want to talk about it. I'm in love with a woman other women talk about. I'm in love with a woman other women talk about. They always have bad things to say, but I love my woman anyway. She treats me like a king, and I treat her like a queen. I don't care how people talk, 'cause I know just what I've got. I'm in love with a woman. Other women talk about. I'm in love with a woman. Other women talk about. The more they scandalize her name, makes me love her even more. She's so special to me. I believe God sent her from heaven above. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love her anyway. I'm in love with a woman. Other women talk about. I'm in love with a woman. Other women talk about. I'm in love, so in love with a woman. Other women talk about.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.